Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Just kind of working an off duty, so I thought I'd try to get a video out. Been a little bummed with all the stuff going on in society today. So hadn't felt too much like making videos, but here we go. This one I'm a little bit pissed off about. So first off, do me a favor, like the video, share the video, help me get the word out because I need some answers. I need some responses. I need you guys to tell me if anything like this has ever happened to you. So about a little over a year ago, my wife and I started talking about trying to refinance my truck. I had it for 3.5 years. The payment was kind of high, so we wanted to get the payment down a little bit. Interest rate I had on it, because my credit score was well over 800. So we started looking into it, and all of a sudden on my credit report, a late payment from Dillard's pops up. Now, every one of our accounts, all my credit cards, bank, mortgage, truck payment, everything comes right out of the bank. They have all the banking information. They just direct debit it and done. I don't have to worry about paying the bills. They take it all. So it freaked me out a little bit. So, of course, I called Dillard's. They said, oh, well, we changed our finance company. Now Wells Fargo has it. Well, they didn't pass our banking information over to them. We didn't get emails. We didn't get mail. We didn't get anything alerting us of any changes. So, of course, I appealed it. It took about four months to get it corrected. Got that corrected. Well, meantime, now my credit limits on all my credit cards started to drop, which changes your debt to ratio. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it starts to change your debt ratio. So your credit limits can drop and your total balances can all of a sudden change. You can go from 25% usage to 50% usage in a heartbeat, which is kind of what started happening. It's a little bit of a trickle effect. Well, I don't know why they did it, but we got it all squared away, and that dropped my credit score down to about 750. Okay? Kind of ticked me off a little bit. No problem. So we get my truck financed, go from 4% interest to 10% interest, which really hurt. That's a big interest change. So we let it go. We moved on. Well, back in April of this year, all of a sudden, a collection account pops up for $118.86 from AT&T. Well, I've had AT&T since 2006, same account. On my cell phone, we've had AT&T Direct Stream. We had our AT&T Internet, which we had just canceled to get a different one. So I kind of thought maybe that's what it was. But again, AT&T has all my banking information, can take the money out, has had it since 2006. Hadn't changed. Everything's fine. They should have the information. So I call AT&T for days and spend hours on the phone with AT&T, and nobody can find this mysterious collection account. So I pull up my credit report and I look and I find the collection agency. So I call them and talk to a guy. He said, oh, this account is from where you turned off your direct TV stream back in November. Gave me the account number. I call AT&T back. What the hell? Here we go. Tell them everything. Gave them the account number. Days and hours on the phone with AT&T. They can't find this mysterious account with AT&T Direct TV Stream. They couldn't find nothing. So I called the guy back from the collection agency. He gave me the account number again, same number. I call AT&T for days again, spent hours on the phone. Meanwhile, the trickle effect starts happening. My credit score starts dropping. My credit cards start dropping my limits. So my debt ratio is through the roof at this point. Over $118 collection account. So again, I called AT&T, started talking to them again, finally found a lady. She found the account. After all this time, she finds the account. It's $118 and some change. Now, I don't know if any of you know, AT&T has FirstNet. Well, in 2019, I went in and changed from AT&T over to FirstNet. So apparently the guy that set the account up didn't set it up right. Well, again, I never got an email, never got a bill from AT&T, never got any problems, no nothing from AT&T. No alerts, no anything. And then this collection account pops up. So I start appealing it. I'm going through the process. AT&T says, oh, well, that was our fault because their representative did not set the account up right. So they wiped it out. I call the collection agency and tell them, and AT&T, I'm trying to talk to them to give me a letter or something to give to the collection company to get it off my credit. So here we are in September, and now, this was back in July and August, they just now removed this collection account. Meanwhile, my credit score has dropped now to 655. I know that's not shabby, but it's not good either. So 150 points over that on my credit score has dropped from 2 incidents. They just now removed it. The collection agency told me it takes 30 to 90 days to remove this from my credit. Meanwhile, my credit limits and my Discover card, they went below what I had on the credit limit. So I had to pay that up to the limit. And now my credit cards are 80 and 90% usage on all of my credit cards. And we weren't even close to maxed out on any. And now here I am maxed out on the majority of my credit cards. Has anything like this ever happened to you guys? Because I think it's a freaking rip. These companies know what they're doing. They will screw you over. And I'm done with credit cards and stuff. We paid off the Dillard's account. We don't even use that card anymore. It's done. AT&T, I'm looking to switch over. I can't do these with these people anymore. Let me know in the comments if anything like this has ever happened to you, because it's kicking my ass and I'm tired of it. I've never, and I take pride in my credit score of trying to keep it up. I always have for a very long time. Because if I wanted something, I wanted to make sure I could afford to get it, even if I had to charge it. But now, again, no late pays all these years. And now, all of a sudden, here's this bullshit. Neither one my fault, yet I'm having to pay for it. Leave me a message and some comments. Let me know what you guys think. Because this is crap. I think these systems are designed this way to screw people over. Especially with the economy we're in right now. It sucks anyway. But this is horse shit. They're going to do stuff like this to people, and there's nothing you can do about it to fix it. I've called the credit bureau. I've called AT&T. I've called the collection agency. Nobody gives a shit. My credit card's trying to get the limits set right. They don't give a shit. And here I am, just 150 points down. And it's going to take a while because now I have to pay off credit cards to get the limits to go back up, to even make my credit score go up. And it's going to take a while to do all that. After we bought our house, we put some upgrades on credit cards, so now we're paying for all that. Like I said, we've been paying for it for 3.5 years since we've been in the house, but this is bullshit. Tell me. Leave me a message. Let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you guys, because I think it's a joke, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to think about it. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.